Hey, so if you're looking to move to LA or you just made the move, I believe this is the video for you. Look, I live there, I work in the industry, and I literally chase some dreams there. So let's talk about some things that I wish somebody told me before I moved to LA. So the first thing, number one, cost of living equals cost of growing. LA is expensive. You got the rent, you got groceries, you got gas, you name it. Honestly, and beyond the money aspect, I wasn't ready for the emotional cost of figuring everything all out and sometimes by myself. What helped me was budgeting, side gigs, and just learning to live below my means. Yes, there were moments where I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just spend, and I wanna live like the Joneses or the Johnsons. I think it was live like the Joneses. I think that's the statement. Yes, when you're in LA, you see the nice cars, you see the nice clothes, you see all of that. So yes, you are like, dang, I want that. And then you tend to live above your means. Also, roommates are literally a lifesaver, and roommate life is low key real. It's a good way for you to save money and live below your means. If you do need some information on different side gigs in LA, let me know in the comments below. Number two, talent is important, but networking is 80% of it. So I used to believe that if you were great at what you do, doors would open. Not necessarily, definitely not in LA. In LA, it's more about who you know. The industry moves through relationships, okay? Genuine ones at that. Not clout chasing, but connecting. So I have a little testimonial story I'll share with you guys. When I moved to LA my second time, I moved to LA twice. So my second time I moved back, I was with my friend who came to San Diego at the time. He also came with his parents, and his cousin was getting married to this guy. He asked me, "Why do you want to move to LA so bad? What about it?" And I told him, and he was like, "Well, let me introduce you to a friend of mine." And so he introduced me to a friend that was in like the fashion world, I guess, in LA. Not necessarily knowing what she did, but I was just like, okay, cool, yeah, I need friends. So I met with this girl. So we both met up at this like fashion event in LA, and it was like a networking event. And we just chopped it up or whatever. And she asked me, like, what do you want? What do I want to do? And this and that. And I told her, I was like, oh, I'm looking into getting into costuming. I'm really like, don't even know where to start. And she was like, oh, I'm in costuming, and I have a mentor who works in a TV show. And I was just like, oh, that's so cool. And so how great God is, she was like, well, let me introduce you to my mentor. I was like, okay, cool. So I meet the mentor, and the mentor is actually a supervisor for one of the TV shows, and a big TV show at the time on ABC. And I was like, I didn't know this until I like literally walked in on the Disney lot, and I had met with her. And I guess it was like kind of an interview. Um, but she ended up was like, well, if you are interested in this, yeah, you can PA. So I ended up PAing for the show Blackish, and that was really cool. I learned a lot. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, thank you, Lord. I'm on the Disney lot. Cool. And then after that, I ended up working really hard, and then I'm meeting other people, and then and then like once you meet people, they start recommending you for other jobs here and there. And so then I got recommended to another job and then another job. And now I'm working on a Grownish, and now I'm working on a movie set, a Google commercial, things like that. So now, like through this networking situation where I just wanted to just build a relationship with, she kind of like helped me get to where I needed to go into my costume journey. So that's a very good example of how networking is literally 80%. Make those relationships, make those friendships. It's all about connecting. Life is all about connecting with people, making relationships and friendships, how you impact others. Number three is parking will literally humble you, okay? This sounds silly, But parking in LA is literally a whole experience. It's like a whole job. You got to be prepared for like street sweeping, tickets, and circling the block. I think the longest I circled the block was like an hour to find parking, which was insane. So my advice is, when you find rent or a place to stay, make sure that place that you're staying at has parking. This whole parking situation in LA is part of the LA life. Like, it is what it is. Number 4 is know your worth, or the world will undervalue you. When I first started, I took whatever was offered to me. I was like, give it all. Come on. I was just like lucky to be there, right? But that mindset will literally drain you. Okay, you gotta know your worth. You gotta have intention. Like, why are you taking this job? Why are you going in this direction? Is this to better me? Is this to build my portfolio? Am I taking a free job to build my portfolio? Why am I doing this? Basically, you gotta move with intention. So I did not have that mindset. Be confident in your rates you set for yourself, your art, your services. People will treat you how you allow them to treat you. Also, people will treat you how you treat yourself. So you just be on it. Know your value. No, a no is a no. A yes is a yes. Number 5, stay rooted in who you are. It's so important. Stay rooted in who you are. There's a lot of noise in LA. Everyone's trying to be somebody. Like, there's a lot going on. You don't know who you are. You'll also bend to the trend. You'll get lost in sauce. You'll bend to the trend. Oh, that's like the worst. Sorry, it's kind of cringe, but your identity isn't up for negotiation. Your purpose is way too important. All right. You got to understand who you are when you go into LA, because LA has so many ways to influence you. So that's just really important. Just know where you stand, know who you are. Say your no's. A no is a no, and a yes is a yes. You feel me? Number 6, God never wastes anything. Like, there were moments where I questioned everything. They're like, am I supposed to be in this season? Was this the right season? Was this season even a mistake? Like, did I miss the opportunity? Whatever it is, I questioned pretty much everything. But here's what I've learned. I've learned that nothing is wasted when it's in God's hands. Every mishap, every closed door, every moment that did not go as planned it was a preparation. God was building something in me that comfort, that ease couldn't, even when it feels like a detour, that was still part of the destination. So a Bible verse, of course, is Psalms 138:8. It's, the Lord will fulfill his purpose for me. So if you're stepping into a new chapter, I just want you to know there's no shame in learning the hard way. I have people tell me like, AJ or Auntie, you learn things the hard way. It's okay. So what? Yes, I do, unfortunately, but it's all good. It's okay. You were built for this. And even when it gets really hard, because it will get really hard, just keep showing up. Keep going. Don't give up, okay? Keep showing up with the grace, the grit, and God. But that's all. Those are my tips of these are things that I wish somebody would have told me before I moved to LA. Yeah, thank you for listening. Definitely like, comment, subscribe to my channel. If you like this content, let me know. If you'd like to see other content, let me know. But thank you for watching.